Well, we have to wait until April 28th, of course, to see who will win the federal election. One thing is certain, we will have a new government. And with tens of thousands of people working for the federal government right here in the National Capital Region, what do federal employees want out of that next government? That's the question CTV's Peter Szperling was looking at today, spoke with federal unions. And what were you hearing, Peter?
Patricia, the federal government is one of the top employers here in the capital. Decisions made at the leadership level can have impact on many workers' day-to-day lives, Ottawa's economy, and the services we receive. It's on the mind of many federal employees.
The current setup right now for myself is 3 days a week on site, and I'm comfortable with that.
Pierre Bourguignon wants to continue a hybrid working arrangement.
I find that it's a little bit more invigorating to be in the office than to be sitting in your basement at home all day long.
New policies, funding, a new government could mean changes in the public sector.
I want this new government to be a leader, a true leader in protecting our sovereignty, but also ensuring that the people of Canada are protected.
Unions representing public sector employees saying public service is crucial, especially now.
Regardless of if it's a pandemic or a major crisis or this tariff war that we have going on, more than ever, people need good quality public services.
Just as they did in COVID, the government's going to have to deliver for working people across this country. And we think that the federal public sector and the federal public service is one of the strongest defenses.
The federal government, a massive employer in the National Capital Region with nearly 130,000 federal workers here in 2024. Public service unions saying protecting those jobs a top priority.
We'd like very strong commitments to not repeat what's going on in the U.S. right now with Doge, with Elon Musk. Obviously, we're not comparing apples to apples with Elon Musk, but we see hints of that ideology in what's already happening in the government.
Could there be cost savings? Yes, of course. But it shouldn't be the frontline workers.
Federal government funding could have an impact on services nationally and to the city.
I see it as an opportunity to work with whoever the next prime minister is in order to make sure that Ottawa's priorities are being addressed.
Workers like Bourguignon saying how dollars are spent matters.
Like a refocus to a more to better priorities, whether that be defense, whether that be fighting Trump, tariffs, and so on and so forth. I think that would be an advisable step.
I spoke with other federal employees today. Many did not want to go on camera, but some echo government spending as something they'd like to see a focus on. Patricia.
CTV's Peter Szperling live for us tonight. Thank you.